Welcome to Hitchhive, or welcome back to Hitchhive. Hitchhiking America Day 90. 90! It's almost 100 days. Approximately 3 months on the road. I'm in somewhere in upstate New York. I don't actually know where I am. I'm just along the I-84 somewhere. So I camped out last night. And I totally didn't camp here, but if I was going to camp in this area right here, this might be somewhere where I would do my camping thing. I just figured I'd show you my camping setup one more time. So that's why we're here right now. It's the morning. I'm showing my camping setup that I totally didn't sleep in right here last night. I totally didn't. But I just, set it up again just to show you me taking it down. Right? There you go. Good morning, Andreas, Vapors, and Scott. Welcome to me taking down my tent. Yeah. There's nothing inside it right now. I took everything out. I'll just show you the takedown because it's really fast and simple. I love this tent, so let's do that. Then we'll walk out, grab a bite to eat. There's a McDonald's around here I saw on a map. I haven't been to McDonald's in a while. That'll be delicious. Like Sorensen, Sorenstein. Yes, I slept very well. You might hear that construction stuff going on in the background. That was not going on last night. That only started going on recently, so it was quiet, it was nice. I'm close to civilization, but pretty tucked away. So when we had first light at before 5 in the morning, I didn't feel like I had to rush out of my tent because it's kind of tucked away. It's good. Morning MVK. Lost NBA, good morning as well. Right, you guys just go there. I'll put these guys over there. I guess I can bring you guys. Okay, got too much stuff. 1 second. Trevor needs a haircut. I need a haircut. I don't know what the angle does to my hair, but I probably need a haircut. Also, I just camped out, so I'm gonna have a bit messy hair. I sleep on a bundled up sweater. That's my pillow. Things get a little messy. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna drop this off over on the other side there. Time for morning poop. No. Alex, thanks for the host, the auto host, I'm guessing. Welcome, Alex Ledford viewers, to Taking Down Tent Live. Totally not where I slept last night, I swear. I'll kind of show you this. I'm not sure the best way to show this takedown process. Show you guys over here. Extend this up a bit. Check for ticks. I did last night, and I will again once I leave the bush. I still have my my socks, my pants tucked into my socks. That's my proper bush attire. Why are you? Who's speaking Russian? Oh, he fell off. Center a little bit. Get back on there. A little bit. Alright, let's just quickly take this down. Step 1, take out the stake. Step 2, take off the fly. Step 3, unclip the pole from the tent body. And then step 4, break down the poles. Step 5, pack it all away. It's pretty easy. But let's actually show that. It's quick. Step 1, stakes. 5 of these, 4 corners and the vestibule. And if you're like, what's the vestibule? That's the vestibule. This part that juts out right there. That's where my bag goes at night. It's home for the night. It doesn't fit inside there with me. It's a one-man tent. It's pretty narrow inside, but it goes in this little poof out part right there. Last one right here. 5 sticks. Was that noise there? There's industry around me, so they're doing industry things. I don't know. Falcors, good morning. How was my night? I had a good night. I slept really well. It's actually some really nice green space right here. I'll show you once I do this thing right here. So I did step 1, take out the stakes. Step 2, unclip the fly. I don't remember the steps I did. I just made them up because I went along. Hey, we lost something. So it is just like buckle clips, so I'm not sure if you can see that really, but they just unclip and clip in. It's really easy to set it up at night. It's really easy to take down in the morning. Like, there's 2 main things I like about, well, a few main things I like about this tent. So it's super simple to take down and set up. It's a nice neutral green color, so it's not super fluorescent, like being like, hi, I'm camping here. And it has a small footprint, as in like it doesn't take up much square feet on the ground, so you can find a clear space to set it down pretty easily. Once you get into 2-person tents and beyond, it's harder to find a spot that wide and that long to set down your tent. So yeah, unclip the fly, take it off. That was like step 2, I think I said. This next part goes pretty quick. Do you sleep curled up? No. Oh, like, do you not know? So it's narrow, but it's like long. So plenty of room for me to sleep in. Ever consider setting up a YouTube channel with your past broadcasts? I've considered doing something like that, or at least a compilation of something like that. One of the downsides with all my content is most of the time it's in very low resolution. Right now, I'm near-ish a town, so I was like testing my speed. I didn't even wait for the upload, but I was getting like 100 down. I'm like, oh, that's fast. I didn't wait for the upload because I'm like, if I'm getting 100 down, my upload should be sufficient for 720p. Yeah, so this is just the angle. Like, I would be sleeping like right down like that. And I have nothing to sit up, but like I can extend myself fully that way. But yeah, next part. Unclip the poles. It was pretty quick. it happens very quick, so you know, you blink and you miss it. Alright, the tent's taken down. Now it's just pack up the poles and then stuff it into your backpack and then you're good. Greenland rules. Hello. Also haven't put sunscreen on, so we'll have to do war paint pretty soon here. It's early in the morning, but the sun's right out, so the UV is probably still a little low, but it's gonna pick up real quick here. This place is so wild. Was that like sarcasm because you can hear like construction going on in the background? So we're like right next to civilization. Marcus Romer, good morning. That's the tent taken down. Now it's just packing it into the bag. Yeah. Where's this camp spot near civilization? Yeah. Can you hear that? Like stuff going on in the background? That's civilization. That's industry at work. But look at where I am. Every direction. It's tucked away. It's really nice, actually. Good camping around here. So right now I'm gonna tie my shoes just because I just kind of threw them on and didn't tie them. So just bear with me for a second here. How long we consider doing this? I'm hitchhiking on this trip until I go to all 50 states. I've been to 32. We'll hit 33 today. We're close to Pennsylvania. Plans today, we're just hitchhiking today, see where we end up. Very basic plan for today. It's good. 3-month hike. What day of the month is it today? I started April 10th, so technically 3 months will be on July 10th, whatever day that is. I don't know what day of the month it is. But yeah, 90 days, approximately 3 months. Yes, the plan is to hitch. But, like with that said, a lot of days I don't hitchhike, you know? I took like 6 days off, I think. Yesterday was my first day of hitchhiking in 6 days. It's the 9th. Okay, so tomorrow will be my 3-month anniversary. You're too tired to hitchhike. Can we have a chill day? No! It's a hitchhiking day. Alright, I'm gonna bring all my camp stuff over here and throw it in that bag there. It's all gonna fit in there. It doesn't look like it will fit, but it does. How do I want to camera angle this? Put you guys over here. Can't wait to see you get to Hawaii. Yeah. I gotta call in my network for that one. Where's the girl you're with? She went back to Canada. 5:30 a.m. Well, it's 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. My time zone changes. How do you charge camera gear and stuff? Big batteries. The biggest of batteries. Not the biggest of batteries, but relatively large batteries. Like 20,000 milliamp hour batteries. Alright, let's get this backed up. So, this compartment down here, I'm not sure how well you can see it, is the sleeping bag compartment. But they call it the sleeping bag compartment, and I'm like, that's not sufficient. So for me, it's my sleeping bag, sleeping pad, tent body, tent fly, tent footprint compartment. So that's what I put in there. And then the poles and the stakes just slip down the side of my bag on the outside. Hold up, we're not even using the LG G4 chicken nugget anymore. We're using a OnePlus 6. Breaking edge of technology. Current generation phone. I don't think I've ever had a current generation phone. I'm always like a generation or two behind just because I'm cheap. This thing is so much better on power conservation than the LG G4. It's so much better. I love it. Like the battery lasts for so long without being powered on. Like if I'm not using it for streaming, I like use it very comfortably all day, and it's just like, yeah, this is fine. You bought it? I did it. I spent money and bought a phone. Okay. Sleeping pad. Sleeping bag. It can be harder to get in the morning sometimes, because depending on how I unloaded it yesterday, that stuff up there can kind of settle on its way down and push, like, give me less room into my little sleeping bag compartment at the bottom. It kind of like crams in on that space, so I kind of just have to like cram it back in there, and that's why I break things, because I'm not gentle with them. I'm like, oh, you're not gonna fit? We'll make this fit. There's two different ways to pack up your tent. There's the rolling it neatly, putting it in its bag way, and then there's the just cramming it in there way. Tent manufacturers actually recommend that you just cram it in there rather than fold it. The thought behind that being, if you fold it every time, you're gonna crease the bag at the same spot at every point in time. Like you fold it in half. That spot will be folded in half and like sit there packed up all the time, and then be unfolded and folded and then folded and then unfolded. It wears that one spot really well, where if you just kind of crinkle stuff, it evenly wears the bag. So realistically, I used to roll my bag, it was fine, or I used to roll my tent, it's fine. Just when I worked in the industry, that's what they recommended, is just stuff it rather than fold it and roll it. So let's stuff it. But I do, with that said, I do fold it over just to protect the mesh. Anyway.
Thrivid. Good morning. How's it going? Missed me yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was a good day. It was my first day back at hitchhiking from a little break I had, a little vacation I had. Like I had 6 days off or so I'm back at it. And today will be another hitchhiking day. I don't know why I decided to sit down like this. I don't think I've ever done this while unpacking my thing. I thought like if I sat like this I could read chat while stuffing it, but it's uncomfortable and I'm twisting my body. Let's do it this way. So this is the fly, the water resistant part that goes over top of the tent body. If it's a really clear night, you don't necessarily need the fly on. The nights I decided to leave the fly off in my history, because I'm like, oh, beautiful sky, check the forecast, oh, it looks great, no chance of rain. You know what happens at 3 a.m.? A big rainstorm. So I just put the fly on almost every night regardless. Even if it looks like last night could have gone without the fly, it would have been nice, and it's a bit cooler that way, you get breeze flowing through. But I don't trust weather. I don't trust the weatherman. I don't trust it. Emily did leave. She's back in Canada. But some point along the trip, like later on, maybe she'll join up again, just for like a little small period here and there. Because I enjoyed having her around, and I think for the bulk, most of you did as well. It's nice having a travel partner. You guys are my travel partner as well. But it's nice to have someone directly with you sometimes. Relic, thanks for the host. The fly house protection, flying bullets and kidney stones. Yeah. So like that one night I got shot up, I was in the process of setting up my tent, so I wasn't within the protective barrier of my fly, the tent body and fly. It's bulletproof, of course. The thin polyester is designed to reflect bullets. It doesn't capture them. It's pulled taut and it's strong, so it goes just reflects them off. So yes. Usually I do this quicker, but I get distracted by you guys. And that's not a negative thing. It's not a negative thing. It's just I'm having a conversation, you know? Reflect, deflect, whatever. And you're like, Trevor, it doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Again, we'll make it fit. Because it does fit. Because that's what I've done every night I've camped out. Sometimes it packs in easy, other times not as easy. But that's fine. Once I get this packed up, I'll be hiking out of here. And then walking, getting some food. I'll have to go to the washroom. Actually, I might have to pull up my laptop when I get to, I think I'm just going to McDonald's or something like that. Where am I? You know whereabouts here in Upstate? I'm not very far upstate. I'd have to look at a map. I don't think I'm near those places though. They don't look familiar. But with that said, I don't know this area at all. Oh, baby, yes. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay. this. And then there's clips on here that clip onto here. One nice thing you can do, like if you don't have a nice small inflatable thing, if you have a closed cell foam, you can just kind of, like it's a loop, you can loop it through there and then just crank it tight. Just extra gear storage. I do really like this backpack. It's pretty fully featured, which is nice if you need those features, but isn't that nice if you don't need them, because it does add extra weight that would be unnecessary otherwise. Alright, now I just have to pack up a few more things and then we'll be good to go. Overnight temp, I didn't actually check. I think it was like low 60s, high 50s, so comfortable. I slept well. It's not like where it was in southeastern US. Where was I, like around Charleston, and it was like 80-ish degrees and 92% humidity at midnight. It killed me. Now let's do order of operations. Order of operations. Yeah. The link for the electronics you use, there's a couple of the electronics are linked in my gear list, which you can view on desktop. I don't think it works well on mobile, but not everything is listed. I should fill that out more completely, but I haven't, so that's the current situation. This isn't packed that well, but I don't feel like repacking the whole thing. But it did feel really good to camp out last night. I have not camped in like over 2 weeks, or approximately 2 weeks, I don't know. And I honestly do like being outside and camping and being in nature. Like, this is a great way to save money on a trip, but also it's something I honestly enjoy, so. But it's heating up quick. This and then everything in the main backpack is put away. There's a few things that need to be clipped into the top lid, or put into the top lid, and into slid down the sides. Okay. All my batteries go on the top compartments up here. Easily accessible, kind of tucked away from the rest of things. Batteries do scare me a little bit. I put them through some pretty warm environments, and lithium-ion batteries and stuff, they can get a little wild. Okay. Bug spray. Hey, you should have it pretty close and accessible out here. Then, are you going to stand up? Hopefully. Would you ever throw away a Snickers bar? No. Why would I? That backpack is kind of huge. It's 60 liters. Whether you interpret that as huge or not would be a personal opinion. That's objectively how big it is. Actual number to it. How far did that guy take you yesterday? It seemed like a long drive. We probably drove like 2 hours or something like that. It was a long drive, but we got along really well, so I really enjoyed it. So yeah, tent poles and tent stakes I put in the main bag. And then close it up. And just slip them down the side over here. Slip it down the side. And kind of roll that around so that it's not hanging out all over the place. It doesn't take up all the volume of the bag. And then my other water bottle goes right there. And this clips it down so it's not flopping around. A little drink of water. And we're good. Oh, you. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I totally did. I spun it in there the wrong way. I try to have the stakes facing backwards so that the water bottle doesn't catch on the stakes for the bag. But I slid it in with the stakes facing where the water bottle goes in, which means the water bottle doesn't slide in that well because it gets caught on the stakes. So there is an actual strategy to a lot of small things I do. There we go. Now it slips in nice. Gumshoe. Gotta see you back to hitching camp. Now that I did enjoy the last week. Yeah, this is the hitchhiking I'm used to and what I enjoy. It was nice to have that kind of week of what I consider almost luxury hitchhiking. Hitchhike during the day. We had like 3 days of hitchhiking and then sleep inside at night in a variety of different places, motels, hotels, and one time we got invited by our waitress at a restaurant. Upstate, so any chance to go through Ithaca? I haven't seen it on a map of my route, so probably not. Or New Patras? No, I don't think so. But maybe, because I just don't know where I am. This is my internet. I'm just putting in the little front pocket there. I didn't recharge it overnight, so I'm recharging it right now. It's attached to a battery. Hopefully I don't accidentally turn it off like I did yesterday, and then everyone thought I left my internet behind or got stuff stolen. That was not the case. It was just me being a bit of a klutz. Hopefully by the time I get it on the road hitchhiking, this will be fully charged because it does receive a lot of sunlight there, and there's a chance it'll overheat and shut down if it's in the sun and I'm hitchhiking with it still being powered. Okay. Yeah, it's heating up quickly. I'm already just sweating, just packing up my bag. I can see sweat on my shirt. It's not like I was about to say that's not a good sign, but like that's just life. Deal with it. Close to Watertown this morning. You know what? Everyone's speculating. Where am I? Where am I going? I'm just gonna look it up, okay? So where I had my tent there, this is public land, but I wasn't camping there. I wasn't camping there. I was camping somewhere else. So that's where I was camping. No, I wasn't camping there. I wasn't. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm between can't exit Newburgh and Middletown. But my opinion on camping, free camping, stuff like that is this. I don't have a campfire, I don't litter, I don't do anything other than sleep. All I'm there to do is sleep. By the time I leave there, you shouldn't know I was really there. Like, the only thing I leave, like, I compress some ground a little bit. That's where the tent was that I showed you guys. Doesn't really look that disturbed, does it? So that's how I see it. Whether legally there's some conflict there, I don't feel morally or ethically like I've done anything wrong. But that's not really how laws work. You're way north of you? Yeah, I said upstate, and then everyone has a different opinion on upstate. It just very much looks like upstate because it doesn't look like I'm in a city and I'm in the bushes. New York goes way north of here. I'm pretty far south, actually. Like, it'd be much quicker for me to get to New York City than it would be to get, like, up to, I don't know, somewhere north. Like, to the northern border with Canada. Upstate's a lot of public land. Yeah, like it's pretty much unused land here. So let's just keep you guys pointing in front of me for now. Just kind of see the area I'm in. It's really beautiful, actually. Let's see if I can navigate my way out based on memory. That's all. Netherlands is pretty strict about their camping. Yeah, Europe can either be like really good on their free camping laws or strict. Like the Nordic countries, like Norway and Sweden and stuff, it's just like even private land. If it's far enough away from the actual private residence, you can still camp on private land. I think it was that way. Let's see if I get lost. Where am I from? Vancouver Island, Canada. Am I lost? I don't think so. No, I remember this bush. I remember this bush from yesterday. With that said, walking through bushes and stuff like that here in northeast here, I am concerned about ticks and Lyme disease. So, walking through brush like this, you're at a significant risk for getting a tick or something on you. So I'll probably check myself once I get to where I'm eating. I made it all the way to Maine. Yeah, I've done the whole, all of New England and stuff. So, but this is like a beautiful, overgrown trail. I love it. Really like it here. Sure already about how do you get power for your phone and stuff. I have batteries that can keep me going for about 3 days without having to plug into a wall. Probably gonna get some weird looks. I'm walking right past this industry on this road that's kind of just for them. Just be walking right past everyone working with the backpack and the camera equipment. You already get weird looks and you look like you shouldn't be here. But yeah, that's the trail. And now we're back into civilization. So that shows you how close I was to actually everyone else. Not very far at all. And up here I'm going to take my pants out of my socks. You know, when you go back into civilization with your pant legs tucked into your socks, people give you weird looks. But it does help with the the bugs getting up in your business thing. Alright, so back in civilization. We did it, guys. Walk through a few spider webs. That's okay. That's to be expected when you walk through the bush. You don't walk through webs. Because it's like that. And that's the way it is. It's rough out there in the wild. Yeah. People think like when you're hitchhiking, you're like way out there and stuff like that. But the thing about hitchhiking is you travel by being next to civilization. You travel on roadways, which is where there's main arteries, like roads going through. So you really don't get yourself too tucked out of the way, because you're always close to a road or some kind of network that you use for your hitchhiking. Well, not always. You can make a conscious decision to get away from that, but buy some Gautiers? You mean like gators? I would really prefer to not bring gators with me when that does the job I want it to do. And I don't need a specific piece of equipment for that. Yeah, I know truck stops have showers there. This truck stop I do not have a connection with. I do have connections with Flying J's and one other truck stop where I have a phone number that I can use for free showers. The truck driver gave me his number and he fills up enough fuel there that he has a bunch of shower vouchers that he doesn't use. I showered yesterday, I don't need to shower today, it's fine. Oh, and I guess I could probably ask one of those truck drivers for his shower voucher. If you understand that. I showered yesterday. Can't touch those you got pneumonia. Yeah, I hope you get better. Hope you can get back out there. Love being outside. I think I got like a kilometer walk or so to get where I'm going. Right now I'm like traffic's coming behind me. I'm gonna cross the road and face traffic. It's safer to be able to see what's traffic coming towards you. Where are you going? It's I-84, but there's like a McDonald's there. I'm just gonna grab a bite to eat and go to the washroom before I head out on the road today. Also, I might actually have to pull up my laptop and so to extend my insurance. To extend my insurance. Where am I this morning? Somewhere in upstate New York. Tripped on a piece of rope. Dang, I am out. Okay. It's next state for you. I haven't been to yet. Pennsylvania will be the next state. And it's just all your gear away. We're in the 50 to 60 pound range, depending on how much food and water I'm carrying on me. It's the heaviest bag I've ever had. Contributing to the streaming equipment, most notably batteries, and carrying a laptop with me that I usually wouldn't have. I could have even just camped in there. I used to live in Binghamton. We get close to my center friend. Like, and that's great, but I still want to do vast majority of my rides just like real hitchhiking. Random people going about their day-to-day business that decide to just spur of the moment pick up some lonely Canadian hitchhiker standing on the side of the road. To do an Amish stream, like I'd like to, like one of my hitchhiking like achievements I'd like to meet is get picked up by like a horse and buggy, so like Amish. But we'll see. should do a dance. This isn't a Dance Monkey dance stream. I'm sure you can find that. There's enough people streaming on Twitch that you can find someone that'll dance for you when you tell them to dance. I'm near Middletown, New York State, just east of it. They don't like cameras, and yes, I see that being the biggest difficulty. I could see them wanting to help someone out, but with the technology thing, they probably wouldn't want to be on camera. I'm walking parallel to the I-84 right now. I can't just walk out onto the interstate. I have to use an on-ramp. It's illegal to be on the interstate. The on-ramps are just fine though. Where am I going? All 50 US states. I've been to 32. I started in Washington State. The last state will probably be Alaska or Hawaii. How do you afford to buy food and stuff? I work, I have jobs. Back in Canada. Well, I don't have a job right now. I quit my jobs to go on trips. Work, save up money, quit your job, go travel. Work, save up money, quit your job, go travel. So I've done for the past 4 years. But now I'm a partner Twitch streamer, so kind of break even, I guess. Consider shoulder mount hands-free. It pretty much would have to be like on a gimbal, or have some crazy freaking like optical image stabilization, because I can use my hand and kind of stabilize it a little bit. I'm not the best at it. I know I'm not don't hold it that stable. While on your shoulder, every step you take, you're bouncing up and down. What was your last job? I sold outdoor gear and apparel. Do you work on the road? No, I try not to. I'll bet some guys asked me if I wanted to like help them unload a storage unit, and I was bored and it was raining. I didn't feel like hitchhiking, so I helped them. Might have been a mistake. Any encounter any dangerous wildlife? Like around my tent, I'll have some stuff scurrying around sometimes. On this trip, I've just had some coyotes around my tent yelping at me. On other trips, I had twice some wild boars snorting around my tent, which can be really territorial. Never had any problem with bears or anything, but that is something that can happen. Your best defense for that when you're camping is to not have good food on you. Or if you have food, have it tied up in a tree far away from your tent, or like between trees. Or use a bear canister, and again, have it far away from your tent. Need to upgrade you to Sony AS3000. Is that like a mirrorless like camera? I will be upgrading to an actual video camera at some point in the future. I am in the process of potentially getting some like there's an actual word for it, but I forget off the top of my head. I've been kind of like bonded networking, where you tie multiple mobile internet connections together for a faster, more reliable internet, and I can run it in HD most places. Pitched in the south before? Yeah, I've done most of the southern states. So I've done, as far as the south goes, like southern US, I've done Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Yeah, I've done the South. Gun run backpack? No, it'd be something different. Or based off the current conversation as I've been having. But like similar idea. Did I hit New Jersey? Yeah. It's illegal to hitchhike in New Jersey, but I got picked up in Maryland by a guy. and he took me from Maryland through Delaware to New Jersey to Staten Island, New York, so I got to bypass Delaware and New Jersey, which were both illegal to hitchhike on. Don't get how that can be illegal. The way I see it, that if they specifically made it illegal, is that they think hitchhiking is dangerous for both the hitchhiker and the people picking up the hitchhiker. So in the interest of public safety, they just ban it, which is, what they do. If they think it's bad for you, they'll ban it. They do the same thing with drugs. Like, we don't think you should do this, so we're going to make it so you're not allowed to do this, and if you do this, we'll punish you for that. What happened after Trevor heard those shots? I kind of like befriended the dude, and then he offered to smoke me up. I said no. He fired off some rounds at a sign, and then he drove away. Check out the real shook one. Is he the one that streams in Australia? I was south of Albany. Ooh. I think there's a snake in there. Oh, keep going. I have a separate solar panel. I'm probably sending it home. Honestly, I don't get very much power draw from it while I'm like walking and going in and out of shade and stuff like that. So, in my opinion, make the extra space and weight worth it. So I'm probably just gonna mail it home. Like, and the reason I got the solar panel was because everyone's like, Trevor, you should get solar. Trevor, solar panel. Solar. Have you thought about solar? Can you just get solar? So I got some solar panel, and then I got it. I'm like, it's a 21 watt solar panel, but like, I just don't get much use out of it. It's 21 watt. Yeah, 4 years of hitchhike, 25 countries, 850 plus rides. There's the police. When are you gonna stop hitchhiking? When I no longer enjoy it. Still enjoy it, so I still do it. People are like, why do you hitchhike? I just like it. If I don't like it, then I won't do it. If I do like it, then I will do it. What I like about it, I like the people I meet and the unknown nature of it. So like this morning, wake up in my tent, some place I've never been before, and I'm gonna start hitchhiking pretty soon. And I have no idea where I'm gonna end up. Probably somewhere in Pennsylvania, but other than that, who knows? Maybe we'll make it all the way through Pennsylvania. Maybe get a ride by someone going all the way down to Kentucky. Yeah, and then for those rides, you don't know how long you're gonna wait, and when you do get picked up, like, who's gonna pick you up? Where are they from? Where are they going? What type of vehicle are they in? What stories will they have? It turns just getting from point A to point B into its own adventure. And I've ended up in so many situations that I would never have gotten the chance to experience if I was traveling by traditional means, like taking a bus, plane, train, or driving my own car. So it's just fun to me. while I hitchhike after finishing the US. I want to take you guys to Europe with me. I have to look up a few things about both network and laws about filming and culture about filming in Europe. I think it should be fine, but it's just something I have to look at. Well, I know a lot more cops than most people. You'll interact with the police quite a bit with hitchhiking. So yeah, you visit Quebec. I've hitchhiked through Quebec 3 times. My French isn't very good. Like, non-existent, not very good. Did you enjoy hitchhiking in Norway? I really did. Some of the highways weren't really set up well for pedestrians and hitchhiking. Like, they try to make it safe for motor vehicles, which makes sense. I'm not like blaming them for that. A lot of them don't really have much shoulder on the side. Like, I was going up the main road between Oslo and Trondheim, and like there just wasn't that many spots for hitchhiking. But culturally, the people had no problem picking me up. People that picked me up were very friendly, and they spoke beautiful English, which makes me sound like a spoiled tourist, being like, I'm coming to your country and speaking English. I'm going to a lot of places, and I can only learn so much in these languages. So I tried to learn enough in every country I went to be polite. But pretty much as soon as I left that country, I was like on to learning a few words from the next country, and I've already forgotten everything. Is it a little hitchhiking in Canada? Yeah, it's fine. It's just banned on certain highways, like Trans-Canada and parts of BC, the Inland Island Highway on Vancouver Island. They'll have signs like in BC, the signs say no hitchhiking, pickup is illegal. Now the way I interpret that is that it's not hitchhiking itself that's banned or that can get you a ticket. It says pickup is illegal, which I interpret as, are they going to give a ticket to someone for picking me up? Because I would feel so bad if someone picked me up hitchhiking, did something generous for me, and they have to pay a fine and get points on their license for that. And then, yeah, it's going to depend on the highway. Like any 400 series highway in Ontario is banned. I don't think it's even hitchhiking that's banned. You're just not allowed to be a pedestrian on those highways. So you can't hitchhike because you'd be a pedestrian on the highway. So it'd be like 401, 417. Doesn't play hockey, doesn't speak French. I grew up playing road hockey though. I just didn't do it on the ice. Played a lot of road hockey. I was never very good. I did play. I think that was one of the more Canadian things of my upbringing, is I lived on like a cul-de-sac, so like a road that dead end. And like the neighbors across the street and stuff like that, they had like 3 boys and they all played like hockey and stuff like that. It was like me and my stepbrother, we'd go out and play hockey with them, and then I had some friends down the street, they'd come play hockey up with us. And we just have like several times a week, good old street hockey game. This will be my on-ramp in a little bit. So shoulder looks not amazing, but doable. Traffic's slow, of course, because it's a 90-degree turn onto on-ramp, so I'll be pretty early on the on-ramp, so they won't have time to pick up speed before they hit me. That was not literally hit me. Actually, no, it's a really good shoulder. Never mind. It didn't look that good from that side, but man, that's a wide shoulder. Never mind, great spot. It's gonna have decent line of sight, wide shoulder, and slow traffic. So it's got everything I'm looking for. I see my golden arches, I see my McDonald's. So, going there for a bite and the bathroom break. Or am I in Upstate? Not very far upstate. I'm near Middletown. Burger King is better. I'm going to disagree with you. I think Wendy's is better. I don't like Burger King. McGriddle time? Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a McGriddle. Let's be honest. Probably gonna get like the 2 for $4 McGriddles or something. Your dollar sandwich. I don't have the app right now. I should get the app though, shouldn't I? No backseat fast food. You know what? I actually have to add that into my rules of the channel. I need to add no backseat hitchhiking. As people are always telling me how to hitchhike, and I tell them, no, I'm gonna hitchhike like this. And then they all get butthurt that I'm telling them I'm not gonna do what they tell me to do. It's like the exact same situation of like people streaming video games not liking people backseat video game. I'm going to hitchhike how I want to hitchhike. Just like they're gonna play their video game like they're gonna play their video game. Whopper's good. I don't want a Whopper. I want a breakfast sandwich. It's breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I have a Canadian bank card. Yeah, I use credit cards though. Sound like soda?
Hi, how are you?
Doing well yourself? Hey.
We're here?
Yes, please. Do you still have like that 2 for $4 breakfast thing? Can I get 2 bacon, egg, cheese McGriddles? And a medium iced coffee.
Flavor?
Let's go vanilla. Yes. That's everything.
French vanilla medium ice and 2 bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles from here.
That's right.
You put this on your table, we can bring it out to you.
Sure.
$6.26. You can put the chip.
I got Canadian tap cards. They do that.
I don't even know that it's a thing. That says it wasn't a chip.
Oh, okay. Well, we can try it the other way.
I don't think we're that ahead.
It's worked at other ones, and then I do it, and then it's like, what? Okay, well, let's try a different card. Different cards. If it doesn't work, I'll use cash.
Are you coming from far away?
Canada.
Yeah, sometimes if you don't tell your bank, like when you're going far, they flag your card if it's using a long, like a far away place.
Okay, I'll use cash then. But no, I've been doing it 90 days, so they've been working up until this point.
Thank you. They sometimes just think it's fraud. You just have to call.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Get from over there. You're looking. You're looking.
I'm going to go to Jimmy and have some work done on my house. One of the others.
Did you go to the men's room? Did you use the bathroom? We need to use the bathroom before we leave.
Oh God.
Okay, because we're going shopping. You ready?
Sorry, one sec, guys. Having problems with my
Francis.
both credit cards declined, so I'm gonna have to call my banks at some point. So I prefer to put everything on card, both for purchase protection reasons, points reasons, and
Come on, Francis.
let's see the storage box again. Hopefully not.
Uh-oh, what, Francis? Come on, Francis. Have a good day.
Hi.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
See you later. I got it, go ahead.
Then that's when I wait. Yeah. I sweat pretty easily. Table service at McDonald's? I know, it is strange. They incorporated that a while ago. And if you eat in, they table service. Get some juice while I'm here. Get my jetpack is the main thing I want to get charged. I find it weird, but I'm just gonna plug this in. Jump in a lake. Good if I run across one. I'm not in a rush, so I could do that. That's what I like about traveling this way. I don't have any specific plans. I really don't get much value out of the solar panel. I think it's a waste of space in my bed. Waste of space and weight. Kind of pack you charging now? I'm going to charge this 10,000 mAh battery. I'm charging this, which is my internet jetpack, and that's about it. Do you guys? Carolina, right? It's quite a while ago. No, that didn't work. That worked. McDonald's taste of country. Do they change state to state? I haven't noticed that. Where am I at now? Near Middletown, New York State. Upstate New York, so not New York City. You get a new camera. I got a new phone, which I use the camera to stream from. So I got a OnePlus 6.
Power banks total milliamp rate you got? I got 42, 54, 64, I think 68,000 milliamp hours. Stream's lagging a little. Alright, let's see if I can figure something out with that. What am I missing? That's what I'm missing.
First.
Like first donation of the day? What are you first for? Scaramanga, thanks for the 100 bits. First. My antenna came unplugged, so it made sense. You lose your old phone? No, I bought a new one because it sucked. My old one sucked. So sweet, but so good. I do like McDonald's iced coffees. I know they're not, like, objectively not the best coffee in the world, but it's okay. Oh wait. Skype, thank you for gifting us up to Doo La Poop. Doo La Poop. Welcome back to your second month of being a Twitch hacker. It's Skype. Thanks for the support. One plus 6, not 1 plus 2. What happened? Your lady friend from a couple days ago, she flew back home to Canada, as our plan was to do. Get on someone's credit card company? I should do that. You guys would have to be muted. Yeah, make brittle, guys. I don't need the dead cat on, I'll take that off. Before I leave her, I think I will call. Also, I have to figure out travel insurance stuff too, because mine's about to lapse. And I do not want to travel in the United States without travel insurance. Favorite food to purchase while traveling? Snickers bars. Haven't had one in a while though. Good. I'm hungry. Spent lots of hours streamers love the breakfast while eating. Well, if they stream all day, you have to eat. So, let's say you stream for 8 hours, you stream from morning, or like 12 hours. Like a full hitchhiking day, I'll stream for like 10 to 15 hours. You're going to eat breakfast, a snack at lunch, and dinner. So you're going to be eating 3 times on stream.
So I think for some Australians, it's not necessarily they love to broadcast while eating. It's that they have to eat food and they're not going to turn off their stream to eat off stream. Being like, just eat on stream. Who's only coming away? It's a good way to interact too. That's true, actually. I get a much more opportunity to directly address chat when I'm sitting down, and talking with you guys. Oh, do you want to keep hitchhiking until I no longer enjoy it? I do it because I enjoy it. If that stops, then I'll stop. Fast food restaurant you responsible if you could? Wendy's. I do need a haircut though. It's getting too long. Wendy's is my favorite fast food burger joint. I know there's much better burger joints out there, but it's my favorite fast food one. I'll do a video right back soon. Yeah, I really don't mind eating on stream. Unfortunately, giving you any problems? Yeah, I had problems in Massachusetts. Had a state trooper threatened to arrest me. But he thought hitchhiking was banned in the whole state of Massachusetts. And the reason I think he started being a dick to me was because I told him he was wrong. Because it's not banned in Massachusetts. And I asked him to confirm for me, like, can you go check what the actual law says about hitchhiking in the state of Massachusetts? Because it's not banned in Massachusetts. In-N-Out. I do think In-N-Out is the best value burger joint I've been to. As far as what you get for how much it costs. With that said, it's not over here. Like, realistically, my eating part of the stream becomes like the most in-depth Q&A section of the stream. It's why I take so long to eat, is because people are asking questions and I'm answering questions. And I'm eating less than I am talking. With that said, first law America is respect the officers, otherwise they'll make your life hell. I was trying to be respectful about it, so how I said it to you is not how I said it to him. I was trying to be respectful, but he came up to me and told me what I'm doing right now is illegal in the state of Massachusetts. How else are you like, if you know that's incorrect, how are you going to respond to that? That's somewhere along the line, you have to tell him he's wrong. Do you not? And I'm charging batteries, that's right. Sounds terrific. And like you can't exactly expect them to know every single law. There's a lot of laws, and how they apply can be strange at times. But like, they can't just if they're wrong, like, accept that you're wrong. I'm wrong sometimes too.
As soon as I get off of work on Thursday, I'll be here Tuesday.
That's the only time I've really had a problem with the police officer. I get police officers telling me I need to move somewhere else and do things slightly differently
Well, the first night,
all the time. Anything is wrong with your credit cards? I don't know. I'll have to go check. Put up passport, it's a dead town, but your friend lives there? Like, would I be going there to meet your friend, or you just want me to go to a town where your friend is? I've heard of Plattsburgh, though.
What's going on today?
He's asking what you're doing. All I was hearing was Yan Yu or Yan Yu. You didn't respond at all? Well, you didn't ask me anything.
Like, listen, I'm gonna do that one trip. It's like I have the proper equipment because I'm not killing myself.
I don't know, someone comes up to you just making noise. Oh, he's making a jaws. Nah. But yeah, he's still over there just leaning on a table staring out the window. If someone comes close, you could say hello. Or if you approach someone and then you say hello. I don't know what to do with that. Like, obviously he's not like 100% there.
That's about what I thought. Probably because yeah, you should come up with juniors. If you like singing karaoke, it's pretty fun.
Yes, I got my iced creamer this morning. I think this is going to be a good hitchhiking spot. Not the McDonald's, the on-ramp there. Looks like a beautiful ramp. Day 90. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be 3 months. Because I started on April 10th. Which is crazy. Realistically, I've done this pretty slowly. 3 months, 32 states. Sub count. I think we're in the 450-ish range.
How you doing?
Good, yourself?
What's up?
It's a reason price $300 option for the shoulder mount camera thing. Like, when I upgrade to like what we're talking about, like the bonded networking thing with multiple network connections tied together, I'll be using a camera probably similar to that. With optical image stabilization as well and stuff. Doing anything special for Canada Day? For Canada Day, me and my friend Emily were in Portland, Maine, and we just walked around and had a couple beers. And then for 4th of July, me and Emily were in Boston, and we went and saw the fireworks. The fireworks in Boston were pretty impressive. They were pretty impressive. You earn your money when you're hitchhiking so long? I usually don't earn money when I'm hitchhiking. I save up money back home in Canada with a job. It's crazy. And I quit my job and I travel. On this trip, I had just plans, like I had money saved up and I was going to hitchhike and show people what hitchhiking was like, and then when the money runs out, I'd go back home. It's gotten to the point now with the stream and stuff like that where I can kind of break even on average, so I can extend the trip as much as I want to. But networking thing is pretty common in Raleigh-ville. It's expensive. It's power intensive. So someone asked how many milliamp hours of batteries, total batteries I have. I think I said 68,000. If you look at Gunrun TV's, like his little setup thing, he says he uses a 50,000 milliamp hour battery, and he'll get 8 hours of use out of that setup. 50,000, and I make 68,000 last 3 days, and I stream 8 to 15 hours for a day of streaming, of hitchhiking. You know, the shoulder mount adds space and weight, possibly, but it might be nice when I'm actually walking long ways to not have to hold that. With that said, if it's mounted there, I'd still need to read chat if I want to be interactive at all, so I'd still have to hold something in front of my face. Really struggling. How's Beauty of Maine compared to BC? BC's more vertical. It's got more mountains. Maine's got more deciduous trees. Beautiful forests. And like rolling mountains and stuff like that. Nothing too big. Yeah. It's more humid out east than it is out west. What kind of work do you do? I sell outdoor gear and apparel. You're alive at Hitchhiker? I feel like I haven't seen you in a few days. I've streamed. I don't think I've taken a full day off streaming in a while, have I? Since I was in Boston. But I streamed short amounts of time the past few days. Yesterday was my first actual day of hitchhiking in like 6 days, so it's good to be back. Where'd the wife go? Back to Canada. Not the wife, not the girlfriend, her friend. I don't, like, I need to be reading chat. I need to have chat. Like, that's one of the most, that's one of the best things about live streaming, I think, for both the viewer and the streamer is the chat interaction. So yeah, I will have like some level of action camera at some point with optical image stabilization. And yes, it would make sense to maybe have the mount at some point, but I'd still have to reach out. But I think people do like that with the phone and the tripod. You can have it in front of you and just quickly tap the screen and spin it back on you. If there's some kind of something that comes up, like say someone walks up to you, starts talking to you, you spin it around, and now you have other person face view rather than just first person point of view. And like, if my shoulder camera's like this and someone comes up over here, you guys don't get to see anything. No, I don't get really souvenirs. Then I have to carry them on me. I know patch doesn't weigh very much, but I don't bring souvenirs. I do it for the memories. Yes, I am. Thank you. Keep it for the selfie-stick/tripod as viewer can see your face when you're walking. Show us what's ahead too. Also, shoulder mount is awkward for social eating streams. Also, for watching you pitch. Yeah. Yeah. Can at least stick it up your laptop. Just don't feel need to. Where you lose your memories? Well, that sucks. That's honestly one of the scariest things, I think. Losing your mind, losing your memories. So I put all my money into experiences rather than physical things. And those experiences give you memories, and they give you, I think they make your life like full. Experiences. Obviously, the experiences that I put myself through are the experiences that I think you need in your life, but they make me feel full and complete. And if I lose those, that's scary.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I only pay like $200 a month for it.
How many calories an hour do you think you eat a day? Not enough. I don't know that.
I brought my brother-in-law because he was going to give me credit, so he was fine with me because I didn't have any credit. So it was worth it though.
Well, that's good because now you're on the boat, you have credit.
Yeah. Yeah.
My first car I bought on a security loan. What I did was, as a matter of fact, sold Mustang. I had $2,000 for that. And I just felt weird. I was spending. The car was $1,900.
Yeah.
That's how I got it. So if you ever want this stuff,
You have me as a fan after research and sharing experience with others. That makes sense. Hitchhiking is a very social way of traveling. You are sharing experiences with people that pick you up. Quite often the experience it's exciting for me, and for a lot of people it's exciting for them too. Did you sleep in your tent last night? Yes, I did.
I'm good, thank you.
Wi-Fi at McDonald's is really solid. I'm not using their Wi-Fi, I'm using my Verizon network. And you're sharing experience with us. This has been my favorite trip because I get to share my experience with you guys and share the road with you guys. You know, guys, I pulled up my laptop and I'll still be here answering questions, but I have to figure out my travel insurance thing. I forgot about that. And probably call the credit card company. We're trying to get to the somewhere in Pennsylvania. Probably only like 30-40 minutes from the border or something like that. So it shouldn't be a problem to get there. I don't know how far into it we'll get though. So this guy just showing us around. I'm showing you what hitchhiking's like. Kind of. And that includes sitting in McDonald's and eating breakfast. This is upstate New York. I don't know exactly where I'm in upstate New York, but it's upstate New York. Fun to hitch a ride from the Amish? I would love to. We'll see what happens. Reach around.
Glad to see you back on the road.
Reach around, thanks for resubscribing. Welcome back for your second month of being a Twitch hiker. Thank you for your continued support. Glad to see you back on the road. I'm glad to be back on the road as well. At Lauren Nikki Live. Want to meet up again? They came back last night to New York. I won't be going back to New York City though. How often do you find yourself making long-term friends with someone to pick you up hitchhiking? Honestly, like I make good connections with people. But the problem is once I leave that interaction and I'm off to like different stuff, I'm really bad at staying in contact with people. Which I would like to make a better effort to maintain those relationships because I've met some of the most amazing people in the world through hitchhiking and those interactions. But then I know putting the effort afterwards, so yeah. When they have problems with the cam, who? Amish probably. Sorry, I'm gonna be... like I'm finished eating. I just have a few things I gotta tend to. I'll try to answer questions while I'm here, so there's still some kind of content to be had. I just don't want to be traveling in the United States without insurance, so I gotta figure this out. What kind of insurance do you want? Like just like medical, like travel insurance. If I get injured, I don't want to spend 10 grand on a broken leg, you know? It's travel insurance, but what travel insurance usually is health insurance for that country or for when you're out of country.
She in the bathroom. Is it Dolby?
Probably just call them instead. I should probably do my credit card first, because if I do this, I'll probably have to put it on my credit card. And my credit card's not working. I'll be muting it when I'm on the phone. Let's plug this in.
I'm gonna see you.
Michael. Michael.
Okay, I'm going meeting this thing for a little bit. Alright, so that's good. I think it was their point of sale system going down. My stuff's fine. And it declined 2 different types of cards here, so maybe just temporarily oofs on their end. Anyway. Alright, step 2. I have to, so that was my credit card. Step 2 is insurance. Insurance is very important when you're traveling. No one expects to get sick or injured, but when it does happen, it's good to have insurance. Scrolling back through chat. When you get a laptop, I've had it the whole time. Are you gay or just happy? I think I'm just happy. It's all as well. I still figure out insurance still. There. The nice thing about that is with that card, I don't have long wait times. They're actually pretty good about that. It's one thing Amex is good for customer service and points, which is why I use them. You're enjoying a 2-month vacation right now? That's nice. 2-month vacation, that's pretty long. Alright, so I'm calling my insurance, my travel insurance company. Most places don't take Amex. Most places do in America. In Canada, a lot of smaller places don't, but most, or not most, but a lot of larger places do.
I don't know if you understood me, but okay. I speak right back. No, I did not go to my car to sleep. I did not go
I'm gonna
to
be
sleep.
meeting you guys again for another couple minutes. I'm sorry. What happened that you needed contact insurance? I need to extend my insurance because I keep extending it because I'm never sure how long my trip's gonna be, so I just keep extending it. But I'm at the point where I need to extend it. Nothing got stolen, it's just about to lapse, so I don't want it to lapse. So 1 second. talked to a lady about extending it. She's like, okay, sure, that's no problem. Let me extend you or like refer you on to this person. And then she patched me through that person. It rung. I got an answering machine, and the answering machine says you can't extend it through an answering machine, and you have to reach someone directly.
Oh no.
Let's just try that one more time. One second. I've already extended it once before.
Oh my god.
keep putting me through to a guy that doesn't work there, or it's not there right now. He's unable to take my call. And I'm not going to be able to take his call just randomly throughout the day and do this. I need to do this now. That's why I'm doing it now. Dang it, Jim. I just don't want my insurance to lapse. I want this figured out right now. So I have to figure it out today. Because I forgot to do this before. Because I forget to do things. But I apologize for your content's sake. That I'm trying to figure out my travel insurance. I thought it was going to be a quick little thing. Apparently not. Now what? Call back and tell them to not put me through to Jim, because Jim's not here. Put me through to someone who's here. Please and thank you. So we're gonna have to do this again. And again, I apologize. No, Jim's not here, that's the problem. They put me through the gym and Jim's not here. Okay, I gotta mute you guys again. 1 second. They're based Eastern time. Based out of Quebec. Okay. So, apparently I just have to wait for Jim to call me back, but now I've put it through that I need him to call me. Apparently, can't call him directly or something. I don't know. Freaking Jim, man. Dang it, Jim. And I'm like, when will that happen? They're like, I'll tell him to call you soon. Soon? How am I supposed to plan my stream around soon? What time is it in Quebec? Same time as it is here. 10:20. Dang it, Jim. Since I have a travel transfer coming relying on one man. I don't know why everyone keeps referring me to Jim. I've used this travel insurance company before, and like they're fine. They're based out of Quebec. So when I first say everything, they start speaking to me in French, and I'm like, "Bonjour, parlez-vous anglais?" Like, yes, yes, English. That's what I'm at there. But yeah, I don't know why I gotta go through this gym guy. What weight, Marino? It's a 200 weight. 200 grams per meter squared. I think that's what the unit is. How do you keep your clothes clean out there? Merino wool. It doesn't smell. I don't know, that gets super hot? No, that's fine. I understand, yeah, this is a mid-weight. Lightweights are 150. But I'm fairly good at temperature regulation. Tell them I'm traveling, I need to leave soon. Yeah, and that's why I told them, I'm like, I want to figure this out now because I don't want to travel without travel insurance. Like, objectively, I take risks when traveling because I'm dealing with the unknown nature of hitchhiking. It's not as dangerous as people make it out to be, but objectively, you are taking an elevated amount of risk compared to the average traveler that's just driving their own car. But I'm all about risk minimizing. Wherever I can minimize risk, I minimize it, so I wear my seatbelt all the time. I travel with insurance. I turn down rides that I don't feel comfortable with. Opinions on the 130, 150 weight stuff. Looks like they add more polyester. Yeah, a lot of the lighter weight ones, they add sometimes polyester, sometimes nylon. A lot of, some companies are doing, what do they call it? I forget what the name they call it. Core law? No, that's not right. So essentially you take a thread, usually nylon I believe, for strength, and then you wrap like merino wool around it like this. So everything touching your skin is merino wool, but then you have the core strength of that nylon thread. What's the word for that? I forget though. Because the problem with wool is, can you see that? Wool is not a durable fabric. It's a very useful fabric. It's antimicrobial, so it doesn't smell, but it's not tough. So they'll do different wool blends to add strength to that fabric while still getting the benefits of having the wool. I haven't used that many 130, 150 weight stuff. Most of my stuff is 200 weight. And this is 100% wool, so there's no nylon in there. It's just 100% wool. I don't know if I want to wait, because I could be here for a long time, or I just want to try and hitchhike and then just answer the call in the car. Like, sorry person picking up hitchhiking, I gotta take this important phone call. I don't know. Don't know what the best option is. How's your night at Hitchlock? I slept really well. I found a nice tucked away place. If you want to see the general area where I totally didn't sleep last night, the start of this stream showed where I totally didn't sleep last night. In the car, mighty optimistic. See, that was an example of something I don't want to do. Like, I guess the ideal situation is if I try to continue on with my day is I don't get picked up and then Jim calls and I'm just stand on the side of the road and figure it out. Do they know when Jim will show up? No, I asked and they said soon. I don't know what soon is. Soon could be hours, but then there's a very good chance I won't be in a position where I can answer it when I'm on the road. That's the trade-off. And then once business hours close today, then I'll be traveling uninsured. So. And I realized that this weekend, but they're only open on weekdays. Unless you need to make a claim. So you can only call customer service during customer service hours. Jim might not even exist. It's true. How do we know if Jim even exists? He hasn't answered his phone so far. You know? Maybe they're just passing me through to someone who is non-existent. Just give me the ring around. They're like, haha, this guy wants to buy more travel insurance from us? No. We don't want you to buy travel insurance. Maybe they actually don't. They're like, this guy's hitchhiking. We don't want him to buy travel insurance. That's a liability. What is this insurance for? Travel insurance. I'm Canadian in America. I don't want to get injured and have to pay $1 million. I understand $1 million might be a little bit of an exaggeration. But if I'm walking through the bush and like break my ankle because I step weirdly, I don't want to pay 10 grand. Will Jim have an Indian accent? Most likely not. It's a Quebec-based insurance company. Everyone I've talked to so far has been French. Well, French-Canadian. Sorry, I'm trying to cancel policy, probably. Insurance companies would be more than happy to take your money no matter liabilities. Yeah, an insurance company would love to take your money. And if you have certain special circumstances, they will try to find a policy to fit your needs because they would love to insure you. With that said, I'm sure some people are uninsurable. I'm sure some people are. So with that said, what do I want to do? I want to get on the road, but I want to figure this out. There's two contrasting things that I want to do right now. I want some instant gratification, please. What do you call this, kicking? Like, it's like kicking is good. Like, that's kicking butt kind of thing. That's good. It won't be an HD all day. It won't be an HD all day. Install the McDonald's app while you wait. I could do that. Wait for your phone call, but I don't want to just sit here in McDonald's waiting for a phone call. Like, I can do questions and answers, but like, this is the type of content I would rather not be doing. I like hitchhiking. I like being outside, making myself sweat. It's a good time. I thought I downloaded the McDonald's app on this phone. Maybe I didn't. Let's see. But maybe I got it and it gave me the Canadian app because I'm on the Canadian App Store. $1 sandwich, $1 McDouble, it's good. It's good stuff. $1 any size coffee. Ah, baby, nice. It's good stuff. Does he not get rides sometimes? What am I, 173 rides? So yeah, sometimes I get rides. 173. So like, like just kind of picture like around stream. I think I've probably got like 170 of those on the stream. I've missed a couple because of either being in a dead spot or like already ending the stream and someone offers me a ride. But I think it's essentially all of them, just with a few missing here and there. So let's say 170 rides have been on stream. So like you're on stream, picture me with my thumb out. Boom, one car pulls over, another later. Boom, another car. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 170. So a few times. Yeah, I've used the McDonald's app in Canada, just not in the US. Have you rated Harvey's? I've never had Harvey's. I have not had Harvey's. And I've never had Arby's either. That is not Upstate. No, that is going to be a debate. To me, like, people can sit... New York just seems to be like two places. It's either New York City and surrounding boroughs, or whatever you call them, and Upstate. I understand that it's not halfway up into the state geographically, but it feels like you're nowhere around New York City. Visit Instagram, see about 10% of those rides? Whatever. Are there Harveys in Canada or BC? I think I've seen some, but I just never thought to try it. It's like, I don't know why I haven't. Never decided to do it.
I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your hand. I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. I'll thank my lucky stars for the night. When you look over your shoulder, I'm a man, I forget that I'm older. I wanna dance with you right now. You love me more than ever, and I swear that every day it gets better. You make me feel this way so hard. I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know. Don't let the love is more than worth it when you go. We're coming so far, yeah. Look how we go. I wanna stay with you until we grow. Say you
You live in the city, any part of that is not New York City is Upstate. Yeah. So, like, it really depends where in New York you're from, what your opinion of Upstate is. Yeah, New York State is actually quite large. When people think of New York, they think of New York City. They don't think of upstate New York, where there's a lot more to it. Like, I'm actually geographically fairly close to New York City, but if you walk around outside, like if you're watching when I was walking around here, does it look like I'm in the New York City area? Not really. A part of upstate, I'm near Middletown. What's happening today? I'm trying to get my insurance extended because I don't... Oh, this might be it now. 1 sec. I am sorry. Eric Abroad, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate that. Welcome, Eric Abroad viewers, to Pitch Live, where we sit in McDonald's and call people. I'm trying to channel my inner Kid Boga. I'm calling Jim. No, I am. My insurance actually lapsed. It wasn't in risk of lapsing. It actually had lapsed. I just forgot about it. So I did not want to move until I got insurance. So, how's Jim? How's his fam? It's going good, actually. We started the call by being like, just like, how's your day going? Oh, good. How's your day going? It's like, it's good. It's a beautiful day here in London, Ontario. Not a cloud in the sky. I'm like, same here in upstate New York. Traveling US with no insurance? Yeah, I accidentally let it lapse, so I had to figure that out. What about the credit cards? I figured that out as well, that's fine. What's the insurance for? It's travel insurance. So like I injured, I don't have to pay, I don't have to sell my kidneys to pay for a broken ankle. It's travel insurance, so it's travel medical insurance. But again, Eric Broad, thank you for the raid. I understand that was awkward timing, but we're about to head out and catch a couple rides. But with that said, I have to go to the washroom first and pack all this stuff up. So there's a few things that still need to happen. But I am done with the random knickknacks I had to do. Is it expensive? It was more expensive because I let it lapse. And a lot of insurance products don't let you purchase them while you're outside of your province or in this, like if you're American, your state of residency. I'm already on my trip, so I'm limited to certain insurance products. So I had to do something that wasn't the cheapest type of policy. So it was more expensive than the other ones on a per day basis because I let it lapse because I am forgetful. Alright, we're good. So you're trying to get to next, Pennsylvania. Do you get hassled by cops often? Not often, but sometimes. I will fairly frequently. I'll have cops interact with you. I wouldn't call it hassled, but they will definitely ask you questions. But I had a problem with a state trooper in Massachusetts, and from what people have told me, Massachusetts state troopers have a reputation for being annoying. Travel insurance that you cannot buy if you're traveling. No, that's an actual thing. Like, you are supposed to buy travel insurance before you go on your trip. If you've already left on your trip, then a lot of those plans do not apply. Alright. But anyway, let's pack all this stuff up. Garbage. How much bag do I do? Not that much. $47. I'll have to keep track of that. But yeah, okay. For anyone that's planning on being here for a while, could someone remind me at like 1 p.m. to check the battery level on my jetpack? You get to help Trevor. Help Trevor with what? What do I need help with? Do I need help? Maybe I do. Okay. Taking everything off battery power. Or wall power. What time is it now? 10:45. Where are we at? 10:44. Don't listen to the time traveler over there. Okay, fine. It is 10:44. All right. I lied. I'm a big fat phony. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah. Alright, we're good. What's the future like? A lot has changed. I don't know if you'll like the future. What is that noise? Probably a hand dryer? Yeah, when you got wet hands. One second. Take call you back? Yeah, and we got everything sorted. We're good. Okay. Ear carcinogen? I like that. Is this great in this McDonald's? It's been pretty good. Well done, McDonald's. Well done. What a cluster of wires. We get picked up by someone that recognized you from here. I've been picked up by viewers before. I try to limit that because I do want most of my rides to be like hitchhike rides. I think I've had like 11 or so rides that were like from the community kind of thing. Out of 170 something. But the Vinny from yesterday, he's on Reddit, and one of the channels he like has that show up on his front page is live stream fail, and I was really hoping that he would have seen one of my things that made it onto live stream fail subreddit, because that would have been so funny if he's seen a clip of me already, and then he picks the first hitchhiker he picks up ends up being the one he's seen online on Reddit. You can't just say no to Rolling with Clowns. Exactly. How can you turn that down? Yeah. Laptop first. That's annoying. One second. Fucking finally. I just someone snatch the camera now? That would be pretty sneaky. Yeah, I never really introduced the channel very well to anyone coming over from Eric abroad. What a horrible stream. I was on the phone and then I didn't introduce the channel really well. So what this channel is about is it's about hitchhiking. I hitchhike on a last stream. The past 4 years I've hitchhiked pretty extensively. I've hitchhiked in 25 countries, been picked up over 850 times, and that's what I do. And that's what I stream. That's what we're about to do. Okay. 30 Columbus, Pennsylvania. Oh. We're almost there. Yeah, I just need to go to the washroom first. You just use your cell data or a booster type thing. I use an unlimited, unthrottled plan that's on the Verizon network but not through Verizon directly. And then I have a separate antenna that attaches to my jetpack, which then provides my internet. So, sunscreen, that's correct. Thank you guys. Let's get late then. We forgot to do warm paint today. I think it's so cute, the little fuzzy dude. Dead cat. Jetpack? Yes. It's a word for like a mobile hotspot thing. Flavor of the sunscreen? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. We were talking about mayonnaise yesterday.
Well, yes.
How much is it a month? It's $150 US a month. Your eyes are so attractive. Thank you. That's really nice. It's a nice compliment. Thank you. No, jetpack, like it's a... This is the jetpack. It's a Verizon jetpack. It's like a... I forget the model name. Are you okay? Oh, eating pie. Okay. I'm like, I hope I'm okay. If I'm not, then I'm insured. Which is what we spent this morning trying to figure out. But that's limited. That can't include any pre-existing conditions. I extended it till the end of August and that cost me $150, which is way more than my insurance usually costs. Not way more, but more. Probably 50% more than it would have cost otherwise. What are you doing? Putting sunscreen on. Because I'm going to stand in the sun quite a bit today. It's a hitchhiking day. Protect your skin. Melanoma is not fun. Well, yeah, Trev, you're okay? Alright. That's good. I'm glad I'm okay. Cheaper than Obamacare? That's true. Health insurance in the United States is very expensive. See you, Abel Pope. How can you afford to hitchhike so often? Hitchhiking. Let's talk about the expenses of hitchhiking. Maybe you do it like in a less expensive way. Okay, hitchhiking is free of transportation. That's what hitchhiking is. So transportation is free. If you sleep in a tent like I did last night, and what I do on most days of most trips, accommodation's free. Now those are two of your large expenses, transportation and accommodation. Those are free. So now what you've got is food, like incidentals and entertainment. You can cut out entertainment as much as you want, just depends how much fun you want to have. So you can cut out entertainment if you want. Incidentals you can minimize by limiting yourself to things that would bring up incidental costs. So your biggest thing that would be variable once you already have those two cut out of the way is food. Now you can sustain yourself on very little cost food-wise. Like on other trips I would eat only out of grocery stores, or I dumpster dive for food as well, for baked goods, pastries and stuff. So you can very easily live under like less than $10 a day, and you can uncomfortably live off of next to nothing a day if you want to. It's not that. I don't want to say it's not that difficult. It's not comfortable, but you can do it. So when you're like, how can you afford to hitchhike? Well, I can hitchhike for cheaper than I can live at home. Like it's cheaper for me to travel quite often than it is for me to be at home and pay for an apartment. How can I take you serious with the sunscreen dots? Do that on purpose. I find it funny. Just realistically, hitchhiking doesn't cost much, and people are like, how can you afford to travel all the time? It's because I'm hitchhiking. $1,000 a month for one bedroom here now, so I can't blame you. Yeah, like I said, like if I am not exclusively dumpster diving, if I'm just eating at a grocery store for food, I can live off of $10 a day quite comfortably. That's $300 a month. That's all your expenses. That's everything. That's not very much. It's $3,600 a year. And it doesn't take that long to save up $3,600. On my longest trip, I was being pretty cheap, but still affording myself some luxuries here and there. I spent, I think it was 4,400 Canadian in 8 months, including flights, including a week at Oktoberfest, spending a significant amount of money on beer. Move? Are you telling me to move? I might pull my laptop out again, actually. Let's just wait now. You just stay at nights. On most trips, I spend most nights in my tent. If you do want to see what my tent looks like, I showed the takedown of my tent this morning on stream. Just don't live stream and break all your gear or forget to renew your insurance, and it'll be inexpensive. Yes, I break everything. Sorry, we're talking about where I stay. On most trips, I spend most night in my tent. On this trip, I've spent probably just like 30 days in my tent out of 90, so 1/3 of nights in my tent. The rest has been hotels, motels, people that have picked me up, giving me a place to stay, and viewers from the channel giving me a place to stay. There's been a lot of sleeping inside on this trip. So, arms, ears, neck, face, skin. Okay. Sunscreen's on. This way. Sunglasses. Actually, don't break this. Guaranteed I'm gonna break other things on this trip. That's just the way she goes, man. Don't forget ankle. Gotta show some. No, you're not show some ankle hitch 5. You can't say that. I got both arms. I remember, and I can feel the sunscreen. I'm gonna put this on, so I'm gonna mute you for 1 second. So I found you while camping out in the shooter guy. Once hit camping in Quebec, northern Quebec. I put up my tent at the very back of a truck yard behind this like really old looking like flatbed, like 52-foot long flat deck trailer for like a commercial truck that looked like it hadn't been moved in like ever. And I'm like, oh, no one's gonna move this. Sure enough, at like 2 a.m. someone hooked up the trailer and was like checking the lights and stuff like that, walked behind the trailer, and they're like, whoo, person in a tent. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Just throw it in my garbage, and then I'm going to wash it. Thought there was. You only thought there was show some like hedgehog? Did I say it wrong? What do you do if you lose bag? I don't know. It would suck, but everything in there is replaceable. It would suck though. Close calls getting mugged or anything? I wouldn't say I have. I've been in some weird areas though, where I have my spidey senses tingling. Okay, a bunch of people just walked into the men's washroom. I don't think there's much stuff going on there, so I'm just gonna wait a minute. Okay, and another person's walking in. No, I'd bring my bag with me. And you guys with me. What I plan on doing after hitchhiking, like, could be a few years, but what are your plans long-term sustainable? Sorry, there's too much for interesting. I don't have plans. I'm just doing what I enjoy at this point in my life. People be like, you're not saving for retirement, so like that. And that's fair enough. I'm an accounting finance major. I do understand how saving and investing. The earlier you start, the better. I understand that. But I don't understand the point of slaving away to get to retirement with a decent savings. If you don't enjoy it, if you don't enjoy the process, you get your life, so do what you want with it. Don't lose the jetpack, I will try my best. So I don't have plans once I'm done hitchhiking. I do quite like this streaming thing I've ended up doing. That was very loud. McDonald's bathroom bigger than the counter. That's correct. Everyone seems to be going straight to the bathroom. I'll be going through the Adrian Dex. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. I don't know. Take us to WWE. Where's that? For trash. What? Mountains in New York are the best part. I know mountains pretty intimately. I went through the mountains in like New Hampshire and Vermont and stuff like that. Those were beautiful. I would 100% recommend them. I don't know where the mountains in New York are. It's also the argument that if you're successful in what you do, you can afford to take trips and see the world the way you want with more comfort / ease. That's true. I like the way I travel and see the world. I understand people enjoying traveling with a very planned out trip and staying in resorts and nice hotels all the time. That's not the traveling I enjoy at this point in my life. I like doing things a bit more rough, I guess. And I like how you see a new country when you're getting picked up by people hitchhiking along the way, because it's usually local people. So rather than just taking a bus, plane, train, and like getting across that country, through that country, and going from city to city, from resort to resort, from tourist attraction to tourist attraction, you actually get a more intimate, like local view of the area. So, I honestly don't think this is going to be my opinion. I don't think there's a better way to see and experience a country than hitchhiking through that country. I think that's the best way to get if you're going through it fairly quickly, to get an intimate experience of that country. I don't think there's any better way than hitchhiking through that country. You can disagree. That's an opinion. So, but I do understand the appeal of saving up money for your 2 weeks of vacation a year and then going to a beach resort and laying on the beach. I do understand the appeal. Been picked up by any Amish horse and buggy drivers yet? Not yet, but we're about to go through Pennsylvania, and I've been told that there's quite a bit of that in Pennsylvania. Jay Streezy, you got your TwitchCon tickets? I should probably get mine. I'm going to TwitchCon. I'm hitchhiking there. Whatever next country, you're going to intimate experience, go to each country's strip clubs. That's not very intimate. I think like strip clubs is the most like shallow thing ever. Just look at someone dance in little to no clothes. Super intimate. How long you plan on hitchhiking? Do you have any thoughts about actually settling down? Yeah, in the future somewhere, I could see myself like living somewhere, like getting like buying a place, having a family, but not right now. Should start that way soon. It's October 26th. That's so far in the future. That's like 3 months almost. It's like still early July, so we've got early August, early September. It's more than 3 months. Wait, August, September, October. It's more than 3 months away. Thanks for asking questions. I really appreciate it. I'll be sure to check your stream often. As far as my opinion, I'm half and half. Like me not traveling normally, but I've always used Airbnbs, other things like that, and prefer markets and trying to integrate myself in the culture, which has worked out well for me. Much respect. And that's what I was trying to say. There's no one right way to travel, and the way I enjoy traveling, guaranteed it. I'm gonna say most people won't enjoy the way I travel, and that's okay. I would enjoy the way you travel, but the way some people travel would not be something that I would enjoy. To me, it sounds really stressful when someone plans out a trip so much, they know where they're staying every night, they have everything planned out each day by the hour, pretty much. Things are going to go wrong, things are stressful, and every day you just feel like you're just like, you have this list of things you feel you have to do, and then you get home and you're tired. Like, it's a vacation, as well as an adventure, but it's a vacation. Do what you want when you want to do it. People pick you up kids in the car? Sometimes, but rarely. Butter churning accident. stream lagged out, Riz. As for your closing comment, Seb is. I was just saying that, like, there's no one right way to travel, and how you travel honestly does sound like something I would enjoy. It's just not how I do my traveling right now. But what I wouldn't enjoy is like the super regimented traveling where you know what you're doing every single day and everything's planned out to the hour. Travel United Arab Emirates, the only way to fly? Well, United Arab Emirates is a country. The only way to fly, there's two major airlines based out of United Arab Emirates. There's Emirates and Etihad. One's based out of Dubai, one's based out of Abu Dhabi. So both of them are beautiful airlines. I've flown Etihad first class apartments, which is a spectacular experience. And before you say I'm rich, it cost me $70, so. Any sketchy rides that you hopped out of early? The only ride I've voluntarily withdrawn myself early because it's sketchy is someone started drinking while I was in the car, so I got out of the car early then. I've turned down a ride before I got in because I found them sketchy. It's creepy driver, exclamation point creepy driver is the command. But I think I'm gonna try and do the washroom thing. So I'm going to cover the screen and mute the audio. Sorry guys. I sat there for quite a while just staring at a closed door because some people take a long time. But I wasn't going to turn the camera back on in the washroom. So. We only get one. Go back. Wash the hands right, correct, I always do. Always wash my hands. I'm the cleanest hitchhiker you've ever met. What were we talking about? Sebas, I did see your message about the resorts and might as well just stay in your own area. For the most part, I agree. Talking about plane hitchhiking. Yeah, 5 airplanes, 7 flights. I haven't hitchhiked on an airplane since New Orleans, so I do want to catch a flight pretty soon. We'll see if I find one. I just have to find a small municipal airport that would work. Some people are interested in airplane hitchhiking. Yeah. If you have any questions about it, let me know. We do have that clip that shows you exactly how I do that. I think people linked that already. No, I stood there staring at a closed door. There's a very big difference in a washroom between standing and staring at a door and sitting and staring at a door. Two are very different scenarios. Camera quality is sick. I think it's quite a bit better than my old phone. Even though, well actually, right now we're in HD. We won't be in HD all day. That's a stop sign. Blew right through it. Thoughts on movable tiny homes, using that as your base of operations? I think I didn't really enjoy having like a little tiny home thing. I know what you're talking about. I think I'd enjoy that. No, but I think he's meaning something slightly different than an RV. They just, like tiny little cabins at night looking little home things. They're cute. Getting pretty toasty out. Good stuff. I don't have to go very far to get to my on-ramp though. Can't believe you got a hitchhike on an airplane? No, 5 airplanes. How do we know get the backpack suite? It really depends just how things are loaded in there and how things are integrating based off of how I packed it that morning. Sometimes there'll be things that are kind of squeaking around a little bit, other times they'll be quiet. Model of glasses you have? I don't even know the brand, but they're $15 from Publix, which is a grocery store. Your mic is on purpose. It's not on purpose, it's just the wide angle lens is a little bit too wide. It's not on purpose, but it's been a thing on this stream since like day 1, so we haven't really changed it. And yes, I did get the public chicken tender sub as well. It was very good. And I had their carrot cake, which was very good as well. I have high opinions of Publix. But by now we can play that cat wasn't being shot. Probably. It's become a constant, steady thing, a consistent thing on this stream. You stayed in a tent last night? Yes, I did. And I streamed taking down my tent this morning. Did you eat breakfast? Yes, I just left McDonald's. Alright, so This is my on-ramp here. As you can see, like the shoulder here is as wide as, or wider than a lane of traffic. This is where people come from. So I'm just gonna stand a little bit back here, so I have a little bit of time to make that decision. Right about, say right here. It's my home until I get picked up. Can't get a better spot than that to pull over. Yeah, this is pretty much ideal. For an on-ramp, this is about as good as it can get. Backpack is being leany today. I gotta get my sign out though. I'm gonna set you guys down first. Fiddle around with my things. Okay, can you cooperate? Best sign, but it works. Try to not wear sunglasses when I'm hitchhiking. You can see my eyes. Seems good. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out backup phone. Try to reach that off the back. Use the battery. Okay. In New York City? No, I'm not. I've already been there. Ooh, she's toasty. She's toasty. When did you do New York? What was that? 2.5 weeks ago? Not that hot, but it feels hot. I understand that sentence was very contradicting. The forecast I read didn't seem that hot, but I feel hot. Consider a wireless mic that stays on your person. I guess I could, and I've thought about that. Wireless lav mics are pretty expensive for half decent ones, and then I have more batteries to deal with, which is annoying, but it's something I could look at. There's actually a cop right there. Keep turning left. Thank you, cop. Woo, that's good. The new phone's been really good about overheating, so that's nice. There's not much wind, which is I think why it feels so hot. It's dead air, so you don't get that wind to like blow off any sweat or anything. upstate New York, but everyone is fighting about what upstate New York means. I'm near Middletown, New York. It's a beautiful on-ramp here. Do I know how much data an hour 720p streaming uses? I think it's based upon your bit rate, and like at 700 bit rate when I'm streaming 360p, it's like half a gig an hour approximately. So 2500 bit rate, you're at like 3.5 times that. So whatever that would be, 1.7 gigs an hour, maybe in theory. By 84 to someone traveling from Pennsylvania on it. If you see me, I guess. I try to avoid Uber rides as much as I can. I love meeting the community, but I do want this channel at its core to be like real hitchhiking with random people. I've seen 2 state troopers so far. So far they've left me alone. The exercise your thumb? Yeah, I always exercise the thumb every morning before I go out on the road. Hitchhike because I like hitchhiking. Are the shoes really good for another 15 states? I'd probably have to glue them. The heel on my right boot is just like not fixed to anything. It just kind of like flops, which is not ideal. Yeah. Well, that was a cool concept of streaming. Keep doing you. Hey, thanks, Iron Cliff. If I wasn't streaming hitchhiking, I'd still be hitchhiking. I've done it for 4 years, and on every other trip I just hitchhiked for myself. I just decided to be cool to show people what I've been doing for the past 4 years. This isn't really for the stream, for content. I just want to show people what it's like, because it has a bad reputation, and I feel like it doesn't deserve it. A really wholesome way of traveling. Pretty steep. Last night I slept in a tent. On this trip I've probably spent 30 nights in a tent, and then it's day 90, so the other 60 nights in a variety of things, from viewers' houses to hotels and motels that either I've purchased or people from the community purchased, or people who pick me up hitchhiking, offer me places to stay. That was a bit of a breeze, that's nice. Man, there's so many places you could camp around here. everywhere I look, I'm like, oh, I can camp there. Oh, I can set up my tent there. It's great. I love it. This is a regional truck. They probably won't pick you up. FedEx won't pick you up. I just didn't say they wouldn't, but the driver would be breaking company rules to pick you up. What was your favorite TV show? Another police officer, this time it's a local police. Maybe it's a basic answer, but like, Game of Thrones, man. It's such a good show. And I heard they just finished up wrapping their final season. And I'm super excited, but that's not till next spring, so got some time to wait. Give a blog list of some of your best stories or even YouTube videos. We don't have YouTube stuff. We'll have like little Twitch clips of different notable things that have happened. I've told some stories here and there, but usually they're too long for a clip or anything like that. Yeah, I've been picked up by semis. Only three of them in 172 or 3 rides on the strip, so not many. With that said, the semi-truck drivers I have had have been like some amazing people. So I haven't really enjoyed the semi-truck drives on this trip. The most recent one though, I lost my jetpack, the thing that provides my internet. It fell out of my bag in the truck. So I lost my ability to stream for a bit. Do you think any of your viewers had picked you up hitchhiking, acted like they didn't know anything about you streaming? I don't think so. Apparently people yesterday thought Vinny had, but I didn't think he did. ATV Andy, thanks for the host. How's it going, Andy? Welcome. So let's live, everyone's making it. You haven't been here before? Well, you came at a good time. We're actually hitchhiking right now. So, what I've been doing the past 90 days is hitchhiking around the United States and live streaming the process of hitchhiking. So I've been picked up 172 times, 173 times, something like that, in 32 states. And we'll make it to state 33, Pennsylvania, probably on the next ride, but we'll see. Yeah, I got sunscreen on. It's part of my morning routine on stream. I do it specifically on stream so people don't, like, there's video evidence so people don't hassle me too much. What are you? Some kind of beetle or bug. I whacked it and it had, like, a significant amount of weight to it. Hitchhiking on an ATV would be cool. Yes, it would be. What is that thing? It's shiny. A shiny beetle. Pretty good, bro. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Andy, I'm doing excellent. Doing excellent. I took like 6 days off hitchhiking. I was with my friend Emily and we hung out in the Boston area. I'm back on the road, and I'm feeling good. Well, you do have to visit every state, go back home to Canada for a little bit, and decide what I want to do with myself, with the stream. Maybe take you guys to Europe. I haven't decided yet. to Boston. Me and her caught 13 rides together, but once we got to Boston, that was the end of the hitchhiking with Emily, and we had about 6 days with no actual hitchhiking. Coming there, I'll give you a ride. I live near. I prefer to do things with random people to pick me up hitchhiking, so if you could not give me a ride, as strange as that sounds, I do appreciate the offer, but I'd rather just do it with random people going about their day-to-day business. Isn't hitchhiking illegal? It's illegal in 5 states. Those states are Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Delaware, and New Jersey. We are in none of those, so we're fine. Been picked up by a smart car? No. A lot of cars in Europe, though, are on the smaller, compact size of things. So what have I been picked up in? I've been picked up in a few 2-seaters. My bag goes in the back seat, or like in the trunk. But nothing too crazy. Loud sound and dead cat. One second. Shouldn't be. I don't know why. Like the dead cat's covering the microphone part, so. You can hear wind occasionally. Is it actually loud, or is it just you can hear a little bit of wind? Is it to the point where it's actually annoying to your ears, or is it just like, yes, there is wind? Audio quality gets so good. I'm near a town, so speeds are actually fast, and I'm using a better phone with a better camera. Virginia Beach. Where did we meet? Who are you again? I probably should remember. Just can you explain the situation that we met again? Semi-truck. Sorry?
I can do whatever you do. I'm going.
All right, you're going. Well, thank you for grabbing me. I appreciate that.
Oh, where you really from? Newburgh?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, you from Canada? Okay.
Yeah. I've been through 32 states so far.
32? Okay.
It's been 90 days. I'm just grabbing something from my bag.
Now they could save 15% or more by just calling or going online to Geico. Sorry, are you gonna? Every time.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance.
I've been making blades here at Gillette for 20 years. There's a lot of innovation.
What's your name, man? Trevor.
All right.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
eating some lunch right now. Burger? Just don't eat a burger.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Too loud or you good?
No, we're good. We are great. Just eating a burger. I'll show you the front view, and we'll talk when you finish this burger.
Moment you realize your hat bath needs your full attention.
And those will help you turn the bath you have into the one you always wanted.
Lowe's with July savings continue with up to 40% off on select bath essentials.
Discover new Dove Necklace Care Foam and Body Wash. Foam Hydrate. New Dove Necklace Care Foam and Body Wash.
This is a payday. It has a truckload of peanuts and a caramel that gets the job done. It's 10.5 centimeters across.
You ain't
Plus you get the cake size,
Sorry?
which is 14.
Look at you talking to it.
Yeah, so what I have going on here is it's a live stream, and I document the process of hitchhiking, and I stream it live so people can see and talk to me as I'm doing it. Yeah, so they get to see what it's like as it happens. So that's
So you seen all the states already?
32 of them. We're gonna go through all 50. So.
All 50? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you and somebody else?
And 400 people.
Okay, all right.
How,
Make a movie.
maybe a little documentary or something like that. Do you usually pick up hitchhikers?
I'll pick up one every now and then.
Yeah. Are you? Do you own your own truck, or are you?
Yeah, I own my own truck.
Okay, so you're allowed to.
I'll pick up what I want to. I don't pick up 50.
Yeah. Because a lot of companies ban their drivers from picking up.
Yeah, pick it up, yeah.
Yeah.
I own my own truck. Because sometimes it gets too hot out here, man. I can get up and move around.
Yeah.
Some of them look crazy as hell.
So why did you decide to pick me up? Was it because I didn't look crazy as hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you might be a psychopath. I don't know. I ain't got to.
I hope now that you've met me, you don't think I'm a psychopath. I like to think I'm a decent guy.
I don't tell everybody to get in. I ain't got no money, so what the fuck? I got 9 kids, so what? I tell you what kind of money I got.
Your 9 kids ain't cheap.
I gotta stop and kill too right here.
Sure. I don't need to do anything as long as my seatbelt's on, we're good? Yeah. And where are you going again? Sorry, I just don't know the area. Pittston?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 82 miles.
Okay. Is that straight west?
We're straight out there.
Okay.
We get about 130. That's Pennsylvania, so.
Sweet.
I haven't heard that from a lot of lips, but that's what we're told from his team. Yeah, right? But here's the thing. By saying that, what did Tony Parker hope to accomplish? That it was going to reverse psychology and motivate him?
Maybe.
Let me show Tony that I'm okay? Nah, bruh. That's your deal. You deal with your injury, how you dealt with it. Let Kawhi deal with his. Now, if Coach Popovich want to go to them and say something, oh, okay. But normally, Skip, normally, not always.
This is what you call
Players
a
teacher and clear.
Yeah.
Players injury, players money.
So-
We just leave that on the table because that's nothing.
all your brakes and everything. All right.
So in order to keep the peace.
And they weigh you and stuff too?
Yeah.
They weigh up. They think you too heavy, they weigh you.
Yeah. Okay.
But the Spurs.
Because yeah, we got them in Canada as well when I've been
Oh,
in
they come
trucks.
from Canada.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, why possibly and school is on Tony Parker, although Tony Parker, whatever. This is could be a shift in the story.
Oh, so do they just like pull you into secondary sometimes if they feel like they want to?
Yeah,
Like random?
they do. They want to do random.
Okay.
You do your random. They want to.
And they never go to the playoffs.
Because like in Canada, it's pretty much everyone that goes through. You stop at the weigh station, they weigh you,
So
they check your stuff, you're good. You continue on. Like,
Yeah, they take like they feel you've been driving too long. They check your log books.
oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
So we're between 55 and 65 the game. Maybe skip that thing. And Tony, I wish you the best of luck, but it was the man with you throughout your last year, going back and forth with why. Well, you go back and forth why Kansas City, Mexico.
Have you been up to Canada before?
But I'm not sure.
No.
I've been close enough, baby. I've been like Waterbury, something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's close, yeah.
Coach Popovich said you can play, but not as well as you think you can, which doesn't demand the kind of winning that you have. Now, you're going to start this way, I think.
And where are you based out of? Where's home for you?
I don't know who
Uber right here in the dirt.
Oh, okay.
I just got on the road. I got a call. They come pick up a load down here in Piston, PA.
And take it back there?
All right, take it to Boston.
Oh, Boston, okay.
I was on the phone while I was talking to my dispatcher.
Bottom line to this discussion.
We got watermelons coming out of North Carolina. Trying to get on the watermelon. It's like $3,500
It's
load.
done at the news that Tony Parker was
It's a little hard. I gotta get another trailer though.
Oh, okay.
They want the freezer trailer.
Yeah,
Because that's not how they treat their aging superstars. They figure out how to have them retire on spur. That's how they're doing it. Nobly, obviously, they play next year at age 41, and that's how they get it.
How long have you been driving for?
7 years.
7 years? Have you had your truck the whole time, or is that started as a... Okay. And before that, you were a company driver?
Yeah, I was working for a movie company.
Yeah.
Rupture of his quadriceps.
I've been to California a couple times.
He was a shell of
I
himself
don't like
for about
I like California. I don't like to drive.
Yeah, it's a long drive, eh?
Yeah, it takes about 4, 5 days to get there.
Yeah.
Plus now they got these time limits. Then you only can drive 11 hours. So
Yeah.
by the time you get 11, check out the clock here too. You drive 11 hours, you ain't going nowhere.
So,
Have you ever driven as a team so you can get more hours in on the day, or?
clear because the Spurs
Nah, I don't like riding with the bike.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
I go back and go see what I feel like.
Think they're like eating broccoli. I love broccoli. I eat broccoli at least once a day, every day of my life. So I watch